Let me clear my throat. The magic of believing in yourself. The magic of believing in yourself. That's a recipe for life. And you can find this recipe in the scripture, in the Bible. Now I say unto you, whatever you desire when you pray, believe. That's the operative word in that scripture. Believe you have received it, and you shall have it. To them that have shall receive. It's always according to your faith is it done unto you. You get to decide, and you decide every moment. Every time you think about what you're thinking about, you're making a decision. Every time you choose to tell that old story, you're making a decision to relive the old story. And every time you decide to live in the end and act as though you already have the thing you say you want, that you're already acting as if you're already that person, you're bringing it about in your reality. It's all according to your faith. You have 4 easy steps here. I know we want to make it complicated. I'm here to simplify it for you. This is something you naturally do all the time. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Monday. You get to decide, you get to determine what life looks like for you through the thoughts that you think. And it's your attention. It's your attention that is the currency. Your attention is the currency. It's your thoughts about a thing. That's the currency. That's what's bringing things into your reality. And we're going to emphasize going to sleep in the state of the wish fulfilled. Imagining you already have that which you desire. That cannot be emphasized enough. That's the quickest way to impress the subconscious as you're going to sleep, whatever time of day that is. It does not matter what time of day it is. Whenever you're drifting off to sleep, you're imagining you already have that which you desire to have, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. No matter how big it is, no matter how small it is. The scripture says, whatever. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is. Whatever. It does not matter. You get to decide. It's all up to you. Make the decision. Just stick with the decision. Don't be going back and forth. Don't be straddling the fence. Don't be lukewarm. Be firm. Be diligent. Be steadfast. Be persistent. Remain faithful. Faithfulness is key. Remain faithful. And it's all, well, how do I do that? How do I act as though I already have something that I clearly cannot see in the physical? Because you see it in your mind. When you say that you want a certain car, do you not think infinite intelligence know exactly what that car looks like? The intelligence that created the body. Yes, hey, Eric. The intelligence that brought all of this into being knows exactly what your car looks like. Yes, round 2. Ding, ding. Hey, Gigi. Welcome, welcome. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So even if you can't imagine what the car actually looks like, there is an intelligence that knows exactly what it looks like. So you can be just as simply as saying, I own that car. I own that BMW, whatever rest of the letters are. I own that, Mercedes McLaren. I own this type of Rolls Royce. I have this type of house. You could just say, I have a house with 6 bedrooms, 8 bedrooms. I have a certain amount of square footage. Do you have to know exactly in intimate detail what the house looks like in order to claim it? No. Sometimes you'll know when you start looking for it. You just know you're supposed to have a certain type of house. And then when you enter it, you're like, this it. This is exactly what I was saying. This is the exact type of house I want. You know, the lady who little brother helped manifest her home from living in a van for 2 years with 8 children to live in an apartment. Did she actually have to see the square footage? Did she have to actually see what her home looked like? Oh, she took one room in the home and said it's decorated. The bathroom is decorated like in a beach style hotel. But that is about as specific as she got, and she claimed she had a plan in it. You know? Again, I wasn't there, so I don't know how detailed they got in the conversation. I'm just going by what he told me. So, she may imagine so many bedrooms. She may have imagined the kitchen being a certain layout. She may have imagined that. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Of course it is biblical. Of course it is. Hey, Toyia. Yes, yes. Hello, Starcy. Hello. Claiming is asking. Absolutely, it is. Yeah, exactly. In my Father's house. Where's the Father's house? This is your temple. Their temple made without hands. In my Father's house. This is the house of God. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you that I go and prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will return and receive you unto myself. That where you are, where I am, that's where you shall be also. I messed up the scripture just a little bit, but that's it. That's it. Hey, Alicia. Hey, Olive. Hey. Is that nominal battle, brother? Nope. Not a Protestant. Yes, I made it back. Hey, Sunflower. I return back to college tomorrow. Ooh, intending an amazing semester. Absolutely, all love. That is beautiful. Authentically, Andy said, why does the church teach this? Because if they told you that you didn't need no one but yourself, where they gonna get that tithes and offering? Where they gonna get to live off the fat of the land if they not living off your fat and your land? They have convinced you to work for them. You go work in the fields while they get to work in the house. The church is just a representative of fear. That's all. It's just a representation of our fears that we have. Our fear of believing in ourselves. That's what the church represents. And so does many other institutions in our society. They're just representations of fear. They show you what it looks like when you don't believe in yourself. When you give powers to things outside of you. Yes. But now you can drive it out. You can drive it out. And how do you drive it out? Reject it. Stop accepting it. Hey, me a slave forever. Exactly. Yeah, so they can tear you up to build you up, but they only gonna build you up so far, right? They tear you down, which is a part of the fear mechanism of society. It all tears you down because it's a way to control, right? That's the only way you can control someone is through fear. If you don't have any fear, you cannot be under anyone's control. But don't forget, we created this matrix. We created the matrix where we were in the state of forgetfulness. The veil of forgetfulness. We forgot who we were. It's all part of the play. So we don't need to condemn the church. They serve their purpose, led you to this place right here and now to prove to yourself that you could overcome fear, that fear no longer has a grip over you. Yep. I love you too. Oh, howdy, 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 howdy. You all good? Oh, you all good? I do have the Facebook community. Oh, we can start conversations over there when I'm not on live. Prosperous Living with Toyia is a private Facebook page. It's private. That page is private. So I'm called selfish or arrogant for loving myself. Oh, yeah, that's no. Of course, we know that's not true. Yes, Crystal, it's already, the car is fixed. How it gets fixed, just see it's already, right? We're going to sleep in the state that the car is fixed. Is that how we falling asleep, Crystal? Are we falling asleep? We're not talking about it needs to be fixed. We're talking about how it is fixed, right? And whatever was wrong with it has been repaired. We got to talk in the state of the thing we want already exists. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Why would you not want to believe in yourself? Why is believing yourself a wrong thing? How could believing in yourself be wrong? Like what? Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. King Hector, welcome. Hello, Chrissy T. If only I wasn't a false teacher. Oh, that's only in your eyes. That's only your perspective. I will meet very important people in my life tomorrow and form new friendships with people alike. Yes, and an excellent semester. I love that. That's how we have to talk, right? We have to pay attention to the way, be mindful, because our thoughts are creative. We have to live in the state that is already, the wish is already fulfilled, right? Be so mindful of how we speak. Right? Crystal, the car is repaired. What errands are you running in your car? You're not thinking about how or who did it or when it happened. It's already done. Give thanks. I'm so thankful. We're going to sleep saying I'm so thankful my car is repaired. Ooh, I'm so thankful. They did a really good job too. An awesome job. It runs like new. That's what you should go to sleep thinking that. Thinking like that. That's how we should be falling asleep. Everybody wants materialism. Are you not using material things? Are you not using material things, King Hector? Because I know you're using modern conveniences. That gadget you got in your hand is a modern convenience. And I'm sure you're enjoying that gadget you have in your hand. I feel you. Just stop talking about the how, though, Crystal. It's already done. Again, we're not talking about the how. Yes, yes. Hey, Uncle. How you doing, Unc? Uncle Ebo? I do talk about my relationship with Jesus. My relationship with Jesus is all about my relationship with myself. First it was materialism. Now it's I don't talk enough about Jesus. Which one is it? Y'all move the goalposts. Why are you moving the goalposts? First you said I was just talking about materialism. Now I told you you also like material things. So now you got to move the goalposts. And now you got to say, but really the problem is you don't talk enough about Jesus. I say I am all day long. So do you. You say I am all day long. That's all I can talk about nothing else but Jesus. I am. Every time I say I am, I'm talking about Jesus. So just trying to see myself in the end with the 20K. You going to bed, Crystal, saying, I am so thankful that I have $20,000. What are you doing with your 20K? You have it. What are you doing? What are you doing? What you doing with this 20K? Are you just depositing in a bank and allowing it to collect interest? Are you investing it? Are you going on a shopping spree? Are you travel? Like, how are we enjoying this money, Crystal? And that's how you should be going to bed. OMG, I thought I lost you when TikTok got banned. Yes, I do, Crystal. It's in the bio. Royal_T forever. Royalty forever. I talk about way more than money. I am money. I don't really have to talk about money. Do I talk about money a lot? I don't talk about money a lot. Not true. You haven't been to many of my lives then if you think all I talk about is money. We all say I am. I don't think we know the power behind those words. Right. Authentic. Why am I said that word earlier. I'm just going to say Andy. I don't know why I'm getting tongue tied with the word. And I just said it like 2 minutes ago. And say, I'm trying to find the Facebook group. The link is in my bio. Oh, it's in my bio. Just click the link in my bio. Yes, I'm shopping, investing into me and travel. There you go. So that's how you should be going to sleep at night. Are you going to sleep in that state, Crystal? Those things that you just listed off, is that how you're going to sleep? As though you are already experiencing those things? Or are you waiting to get the money to experience it? So I'm tired and I am lonely. We could also say I am happy. I am in the best relationship. That's it. That's it. That's it. I need to do group planning, BCDNs. It's hard to know what the right choice is. Lately, I feel like a fool chasing a carrot while my boss keeps me waiting for his investment. I thought it would come. Here's the thing, Red Mama Yeti. Are we living in the end? You're talking as though you don't have the thing you want, which is exactly why you don't have the thing you want. We have to be so careful about the way we speak. We keep speaking things into existence that we clearly don't want to experience. And yet we wonder why we keep experiencing it, because it's the way what we're giving our attention to. Do you know your attention is your currency? Your intention is your currency. It is your frequency. What you frequently talk about is what you frequently see, which is your frequency. Because if you really thought that you would have it, you would have it. but you're really thinking that it's not there, that it's not going to come. That's what you're manifesting. You really don't have faith that the thing you want is already there. You're kind of wishing it were so. You're guessing and hoping that you guess right, as opposed to knowing, as opposed to standing in your truth and say it's done because I say it's done, and for no other reason because I say it's done. But no, you want to parse your beliefs. You want to play around with it. You think you could occupy 2 different states at the same time and that you're going to realize your desire. Nope. Can't occupy 2 states at the same time. You got to choose one. And then you got to stand in it firm, being loyal to it. I keep telling y'all got to go to sleep in the state of the wish fulfilled. You got to go to the state saying you have the thing you're asking for, that it's yours. Like, now that you have this investment, Red Mama Yeti, what does your life look like? Because your life should look differently. Something about your life should say, this is how my life is different based on this thing already taking place in my world. How does your world look different? It should look different. Are you happy? Are you telling someone that you got the money? What are you doing with it? But the fact that you making plan B, C, D, and E, that's exactly why you'll never experience plan A. There should only be a plan A. There is no other options. But you've given yourself other options. You've given yourself an out. And that's exactly what you're experiencing. The out. Hey, Rain. Hello. Mama Iggy, welcome, welcome. How is everyone? Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. What does TB mean, all of? I see you abbreviate that a lot. What is that acronym? What does TB mean? I've been trying to figure it out, but I can't figure it out. They pulled. So I fell back into the habit of speaking negatively about men. Now all you gotta do is change it, Rain. You realize that's what you do? All you gotta do is not do it. You don't have to feel bad about it. You don't have to be ashamed about it. You don't have to feel guilty, no regret, no remorse. None of that. We're not living in the past, we're living in now. So now what you want to do? And then do that. And then if you notice that you're having those thoughts again, you say, oh, those are old thoughts. I don't think that way anymore. That's it. Just say, I don't think that way anymore. And I choose to think this way. Don't say, oh, that triggered me. Don't say, I hit a downward spiral. Don't say, I'm having intrusive thoughts. None of those things are true. You're having those thoughts out of habit and for no other reason. We are creatures of habit. Thoughts are habitual. The only reason why you're having those thoughts is because you're used to having those thoughts. Now you have to create a new habit. And all you have to do is create the new habit. When you notice you're thinking one way, just decide, oh, I don't think that way, and decide to think another. It really is that simple. And I bet you'll find just how simple it is when you try it. Just try it. Don't judge. Don't criticize. Don't analyze. Don't no guilt, no shame. Just change it. It works wonders. And no, you're not going to try, Crystal. You're going to do it. No trying. You're doing it. Or at least you recognize the problem. Now you can stop trying and just do it. Now you're going to fall asleep in the state of already having the money. Where are you traveling? Pick something. Where are you traveling to? Where can you see yourself at? Or where are you shopping? Like, make it real. Like, are you charging it on a credit card or are you paying cash? So you can imagine you got your credit card bill that indicates you went on a shopping spree and fall asleep. Like, oh, okay, the credit card bill finally came for my shopping spree. I get to pay it. Be excited about it. Don't dread the credit card bill, because if you're charging it because you know you have $20,000 in the bank and you know you have the money to cover it, We're not getting mad because now the credit card bill came. Now it's time to pay it. No, we should be paying it with joy, with gladness. Oh, thank you all. Welcome, welcome again. Yes, I in the midst of you. Yes, within you. All talking about. Got you. Thank you, all love. Okay, okay. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Mama Iggy. I have a question as soon as you have an old story. So, then my dad was telling me life is hard and we gotta work hard for our things. I was like, bye. I know, right. I know the law, exactly. There you go, Crystal. There you go. Persist in it every night. So they started laughing, having a regular conversation. Hey, buddy. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, little bro. Hey, nephew. How are you? I'm glad to have you here. Hey, Elizabeth. Say, I get excited about paying my bills now because for so long I lived in lack mentality. That's how you that's how you get yourself out of it, right, Elizabeth? Right, like you created the bills. How you gonna be mad about your own creation, right? You enjoyed the money. You enjoyed it. You enjoyed it. And now you mad now the payment is due. How you mad? Okay, oh, I didn't see the whole comment. So I have a question. As soon as you have an old story, let me see. Started laughing, having a regular conversation. Okay, you're saying how do you revise what? The old story? Stop talking about it. Tell the new story. Why are we talking about the old story? Hey, Relight. Say that. Though I only seek to master myself, I get idea of not being able to serve two masters. Yep, you can only serve one thought. Choose wisely. What thought? How was school, buddy? Did you have fun? Say, I'll say I created that, and people say things they don't mean when they get mad. Exactly. Because here's the thing, all right? If a conversation is being had that you don't agree with, don't accept it and definitely don't respond to it. Right? Righto? We want to keep this simple, right? And the key is not to judge it. Not to judge it. How would you have liked the conversation to go? And then imagine that. I don't need to analyze what you said. That's just that's doing more than you have to do. I don't need to analyze it. I just need to change it. I don't have to judge it. I don't have to criticize it. I just need to change it. Yep. Stop feeding the monster. Okay, Cookie. Yes. Success. Wow. Can I turn this up? I don't know. I turned it down. All right, Cookie. We live one more time. I like that. Yes. Nice. It don't even matter how long it took. It's done, it's done, it's done. It's done, it's done, it's done. It's done, it's done, it's done, it's done, it's done. We don't care how long it took, but it's done, it's done. Ah, yep. Hey, Kelly, Janae say that, wow, I'll be cracking you up. Dance. I can dance, 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 dance all night, all night. I can dance, 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 dance. That's a church song, though. I can dance, 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 dance. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. And we're so happy for you, Cookie. We are so happy for you. That's beautiful. Yep. See, when you make a decision, you keep it simple. It's like magic. The magic of believing in yourself. You did it. You did it. It was all you, Cookie. All you. The magic of believing. And the 4 steps are easy. The 4 steps, if you need a reminder, right? You want a quick reference, go get my free ebooks in my bio, the link tree, and download your free ebook bundle. The recipe for life. The 30-day transformation journey. It's going to kickstart you to learn how to transform your mind. Because you are renewed. You have to transform that's how you're renewed. Be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by renewing your mind. Yep, y'all just persist. That's it. Hello, hello, Calypso. Say, so when you have human moments of negative thought patterns creeping back in, what is my process? I say, oh, that's an old thought. I don't think that way anymore. And I choose to think the way I want to think. Your power is in your awareness. You have to be aware of your thoughts. And when you find yourself allowing because here's the thing, it's going to happen. We're creatures of habit. You've been thinking a certain way for so long. The key is to be aware of those thoughts and then just change it. Don't analyze it. Don't label it. You ain't got to call them negative. You don't have to call them intrusive. All you got to notice is that you're thinking the old way, and just tell yourself, oh, that's an old way of thinking. I choose not to think that way anymore. I choose this. I'm telling you, once you do it, you'll see how easy it is. It really is that easy. Just to recognize, oh, that's an old thought. Yeah, I don't think that way anymore. Just persist, y'all, please. Yep. Oh, yes, Cookie. I say who? Ooh, who's deciding this? So I send it straight to the universal dustbin of nothingness. Like that, Uncle Evo. Yeah, give no power to things that have no power. You are the power. You are the operant power. You get to tell yourself how to think and just choose to think differently. That's okay, Cookie. I'm happy for you. That's amazing. That is beautiful, 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 beautiful. That is so awesome. Yep. Persistence is key. You cannot be double-minded. You cannot be going back and forth. You cannot go back telling the old story. Persistence is key. When you make a decision, you have to decide to stay with the decision that you made. The choice that you made, stand firm in it. And if you see the old man trying to, creep back, the old man trying to come up, when you notice it, just say, "Oh, I don't even think that way no more." We don't have to make no big thing about it. We don't have to let me analyze this now. We're so used to analyzing and picking it apart and labeling it and judging it. I told you once, tell you twice, and I'm going to keep telling you. Release the judgment. Release the judgment. Hey, Aaron. Hey. Say, keep it cool. Yep. You got to give yourself grace. Are you peeking in? All right. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. I see you. I see you. Thank you for peeking in. Right, we have to learn to give ourselves grace. That's why we release the judgment. We judge ourselves too harshly. We beat ourselves up, and it is not necessary. It is not necessary. Yes, you were taught a certain mindset. You were given, this is how you should think. This is how you should, view your world. And now you're deciding, oh no, I want to view my world differently. And as soon as you make that decision, the old state is wants to hold on. But when you can talk to yourself, which is so key, which I feel like a lot of us don't do enough. We don't talk to ourselves. We just allow those thoughts to run rampant. And then we wonder why we keep experiencing the same old state. You got to talk to yourself. You got to remind this world of who you are. Who do you say I am? Who do you tell yourself? What do you call yourself? It's actually my negative thoughts like a 2-year-old. I'd be like, go sit down somewhere. Stop doing that. I like that, Starseed. Train up a child. Train up a child. You're training your thoughts. Train up a child in the way he should go. When he is old, he shall not depart from it. You're training up that child, training up that mind in the way it should go. The child is an undisciplined mind. You got to train it in the way you want it to go. You got to discipline the mind. Hello, hello, El Glaze. Welcome, welcome. And it's really just about going to sleep in the state of the wish fulfilled and paying attention. I like Buddy said, stop making giants. Stop making wars and fights in your own mind. Stop battling yourself. Remember I told you guys long ago, stop seeing your mind as a battlefield and see it as a beautiful garden. Right? Too many of us see our minds as battlefield, something we have to fight. No, it's something you have to nurture and grow. But you fighting. Why you fighting? It said to stand still. The battle is not yours. There's no need, there's no reason to fight. But y'all wrestling and tussling and beating yourselves down when you should be nurturing, loving on you, planting seeds that you want a bountiful harvest. You want to reap a bountiful harvest. So you need to see your mind as a garden and not as a battlefield. Because both of them are lands, right? But you're creating landmines. So I started voice recording my affirmations so that I listen to myself before bed. Beautiful, beautiful. I remember Joyce Meyer's book on the battlefield of the mind. I thought that book was the truth. I used to listen to Joyce Meyer's back in the day. I never purchased any of her books though. That's why when Pastor Jesse be like, I'm the black Joyce Myers. I'm just like, what? I don't even remember what she teach, but I'm like, I'm sure we're not teaching the same thing. I'm sure that her message is vastly different from my message. I'm like, what? She's a Christian teacher. Like, we have nothing in common. Like, oh. If a thought pops in mind, you don't have to claim ownership. You can simply say, I don't claim it. Yep. We say we over-identify with our thoughts. Yeah, we label them too much. We giving it too much attention. Nope, you aren't teaching what she's teaching. Not one thing. Thank you, L. Glaze. Thank you. Thank you. I'm like, yeah, no. No, I'm teaching you to surrender. We're not fighting over here. No fighting. We surrender. Life is a surrender. Life is an ease. Life is a joy. Life is light and easy. Not a battle. It's a surrender. Nope, William, it did not show up. Hello, William. Say, I'm believing, I'm tired. That's right. Now it's time to be strong in the Lord and the power of his might. Be strong in the I am. And let the I am, the greater part, the higher self, the consciousness that knows all things, sees all things. Let the I am do the work. Don't worry yourself. Stop stressing yourself out. Stop tiring yourself out. Hey, Lisa. So you tell that old thought, bye, and just speak what you want like it's here. That's it. That's it. It's your thoughts that are creative. Your power is in what you accept as true. And what you accept as true will be true for you. And how do I know what you accept as true? The things you talk about. When you type certain things in the chat, I know what you're consenting to. And most of the comments are not things you want to experience. So why are we talking about it? Why are we giving it our attention? Do you know the moment you type it in the chat, you're confirming it to be true? So I got a little cousin in my head when the old story pops up. Big dog. I know that's right. He was in the chat. I don't know if he's still in here, Lisa. He did stop by and say hi. Maybe he was just stopping in to say hi. And he did stop by and say hi. I don't know if he's still in the chat though. Yeah. I have, William. I have. I don't really get into that though. That's not my focus, but I have. I'm more into creating my world from the inside out. That's my concern. And helping others to do the same. To put our focus on things that are beneficial to realizing the life we want to experience. Because if we know the world is mental and this is all make-believe, why don't we just focus on making believe that we live the life of our dreams? That we create peace on our earth, in our earth. Because your world is vastly different from my world. Why? Because we perceive it differently. What I believe to be true is not going to be, they may be similar, but they won't be exactly the same. So talking about previous civilizations. Okay. I understand there's no power outside of self. So how does it benefit me to talk about previous civilizations? If we say that everything exists now, is there really a previous civilization? If this is a multi-dimensional universe and you only have now, is there a past or a previous? Or is there a future? My only concern is that we master the mind, master this law of life, which is the law of belief, the law of assumption. And I'm just here to ask you, what do you want? And can you see yourself as already having it? Can you see yourself as already being it? Whatever it is. You want to understand how to love yourself. You want to understand how to trust yourself. You understand how to believe in yourself. You want to understand to have joy and happiness and harmony and an abundance of all things good. It is, William. It is. And you just got to choose what you want to focus on. And there's no wrong or right. Infinite. We all came here, right? We're individuals. We're having individualized experiences. And we get to choose what that, now that you've awakened to who you are, you get to choose what you want to give your attention to. And there's no wrong or right. A lot of people gravitate towards that mindset. It's no wrong or right. A lot of times I just don't like the fear. When it's still based in fear, I say, I've been down there. I know what that looked like. I know what fear. That ain't something I'm trying to identify with anymore. Fear? No, I have to turn the other way. I know. I love that there are different studies on this journey, but I'm at the point where I just want to decide and create effortlessly. That's it. I'm with you, Lisa. One thing I want to study is how to use my mind properly. But the other topics, they are interesting, right? They are. When we get to talk about they did this and they did this and this person's keeping that from you and this person don't want you to have this and this and they, this. I'm like, there is no they. There is no this. It's you. It's you. What do you want? Who cares about what everybody else got going on? What do you want? No one can keep you from experiencing the life you want other than you. You're your own enemy. You're your own barrier. You're your own stumbling block. Now it's time to break that loop, William. You got to choose, if what you're listening to, if what you're giving your attention to isn't operating in love, then what are we doing? No more fear mongering. I've had enough of that. That's all I've been told all my life is about fear. The truth makes you free from fear. The truth sets you free. The truth doesn't allow you to be bound. And it's interesting that you say that, William, because that's what I have been reminding us, is that you already been through hell. Why are you still creating it? You already know what that looks like. On this side, over here, we bringing forth heaven. Why are we still creating hells? Hell is based in fear. That's what hell is. It's fear-based. You get over here, the foundation is love. And perfect love casts out all fear, because we know fear is torment. And those who fear are not made perfect in love. So the only way you can get rid of fear, you gotta love you. You gotta love you. You gotta fall in love with you. Love everything about you. Then you won't fear no man. You won't fear nothing. But then you could see what the illusion, you will see what fear is, and it was only an illusion. That's it. Just overwhelming sometimes when it's all you see. I just turn my attention inwards. But here's the thing, right? If that's all we're seeing, and we're the creators, what is that saying about us? Because you can never lose focus that you're the creator. And if that's all you're seeing, we got to shift the focus. Got to shift. Because that shouldn't be all you're seeing. You should see what you want to see. We should be choosing what we want to see. It's always a choice. There is nothing happening to you. Everything is happening because of you. Because of what you believe, what you accept. All you have to do, is accept that you already are love. Hey, Awakening Radiance. Because when I see certain topics, like on my FYP, and I know what the topics are, I hurry up and I scroll real quick. I'm like, because if I give this too much attention, if I give it 5 seconds, I'm going to get more videos like it. If I'm watching it on YouTube, then I see it on my TikTok. Then I'm going to see it on my TV screen. Nope. And then somebody going to be talking to me about it. Nope. You're the broadcast station. You're the one. You're broadcasting what it is you're telling to come into your world. It's broadcasting. So if you want to see something different, you got to broadcast something differently. You got to change the channel. Change the channel. Hey, Summer. Yes, Lisa. Yes. Yeah, you get on that wheel of always gotta be healing, you ain't never gonna be whole. If you get on that wheel of how broken you are and how you got to go through all these healing mechanisms, and we just making life so much, because then it's like, how is that different from the world's point of view, right? Because the world tells you just how sick you are, right? You watch stuff on TV with commercials, they're forever telling you about some ailment, trying to sell you some prescription, right? And then you come over here and you think everybody is woke like you. You think everybody knows the truth like you, and then you find out, oh no, they're telling you just how sick you are too. They telling you how you not healed, how you got to do shadow work and heal inner child and heal inner this and heal inner that and do, right? They're telling you just how messed up you are. Like, I thought I freed myself from that. And now you telling me, nope, nope, nope. You need me to help you free yourself. Oh, that's what it is. I got you. Hey, A-Town, we here, we up in here. Yes, millionaires. Good evening, millionaires, kings and queens. Hello, NA. Right, like therapy, all we do is talk about the problem. I felt better once I got more spiritual. Right. Oh. Exactly. And the thing is, you just had to recognize you were already healed. God don't need healing. God don't need healing. Oh, yes. And yep, once your mindset changed, so did the sessions. That's it. All right, NA. That's good. I'm so glad. Yep. If it's helping, hey. Oh, you're welcome, Summer. Spiritual, not religious. Yeah. Right. I was like, wait a minute. I'm helping myself more than they are. I don't need them. And it's okay to get assistance. Just don't become dependent, right? It's okay to get help, right? We all get help from someone. Just learn how not to be dependent on others. Don't look for others as the source. You're the source. You're the reason. You're the cause. It's all you. Say, just saved yourself some money. Yes, yes. Hey, Gigi. Yeah, hey, Lola. Absolutely, Lola. Absolutely. All is well. Right now, all is well. All is well. Exactly. I do it a few times a year as a check-in. Okay. And I can definitely see how much my mindset has changed. Okay, okay. Hey, candy cakes. I start wavering after 24 hours of deciding my desire because you didn't see movement. Well, I won't say normal. I don't want to say what's normal and what's not normal. I will say to don't judge it. I will say that you may have some old thoughts that come up out of habit and just choose not to engage with it. Choose to say, oh, that's an old thought. I don't think that way anymore. I know we like to judge our thoughts and we like to see them as negative or as wavering or as triggering or as intrusive. How about we just say it's a thought and just say I choose not to think that way anymore? I tell you, once you decide to do that, you'll see a difference. You would most definitely see a difference. Of course, Lola, of course. Okay, William, you can decide to imagine them differently, and this is what you can do as you go to sleep every night. You giving thanks for your daughters figuring it out, and all is well, and they're prospering in their life every night. And then we're never going to talk about them suffering because they're not. We're never going to say anything about, we're never going to tell that story again. We're never going to get that any energy because they're in a new state because you put them there. They're in a new state. They have a new way of life because you put them there. And every night when you go to sleep, you're going to think of how it feels, that inner knowing, that inner peace, knowing that all is well with your daughters. Can you do that? Can you go to sleep imagining that all is well with your daughters? Not trying to figure out how, not trying to figure out when, just imagining all is well right now. In this moment, as you go to sleep, you're giving thanks, appreciation, that all is well with them. Who said, "Oh, I manifested a man from a specific football team, and 2 days later we met." Oh, yes, Summer. Yes, I like that. Wow! Wow! Yep, observe versus absorb. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, don't count it. Don't count candy cakes. You doing awesome. Tell yourself you're doing awesome. Don't give any attention to the thing you didn't want to experience. Don't tell the old story. That's not the story you want to tell. You didn't have any wavering thoughts. You just had a thought. And it's okay. Time is an illusion. There is no 24 hours. You only have now. It's about what you're doing now that counts. That's all that matters. What are you doing now? I had a thought and remembered your advice and said, I no longer think that way. Went away. There we go. Immediately. Look at that. Immediately. That deserves a wow, Lisa. That's a manifestation right there. Wow! Manifestation right there. Wow! There you go. It works. I'm telling you. I just love these sessions with you. So grateful you were placed in my consciousness on a day. Oh, I love having this time with you as well. Truly. Because if I didn't enjoy it, I certainly wouldn't be doing it. Right? I love it. I love this community. I love, especially when you guys come back with the success stories. Oh my goodness, we all just leap for joy. We get so excited. It's amazing. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Yeah, the inner peace is the key. Yes, thank you, William. Yes. Oh, hello, Holly. Hello. I'm so glad to have met you guys as well. Makes this journey so worth having, so refreshing, so encouraging. It's a beautiful thing. It really does make you excited. It really does. Right. Oh, yes, all love. Yes, I love that you don't teach to fear your thoughts. Right. Yeah. It's loosen the fear. Loosen the fear. Absolutely. Yes. Wow. Say, how do you open your, hey, Almighty. Say, how do you open your heart, even if your mind know the truth, but your heart can accept it? You have to continue to, that's why I say going to sleep in the state. As you fall asleep, and you're allowing yourself to accept the truth, it's like it's a marriage that takes place, right? When you're going to sleep, you're giving your subconscious instructions. And when you're impressing the subconscious every night, next thing you know, everything is on one accord. Because that reasoning mind wants to argue and debate and want to try to figure things out. That's why it's best to go into your wedding chamber at night and impress that subconscious and seal its instructions in sleep. That's what the Bible tells us what happens in sleep. The instructions are sealed. So that's why you want to tell yourself sweet nothings. Tell yourself the truth. Remind yourself of who you are. So because the heart is a personification of the subconscious mind. That is so important how you go to sleep. We sleep what? At least 4 to 8 hours straight. Some of us maybe even longer. That's the best time when that surface mind, that reasoning mind has been put to sleep. You're the operant power, but you have to choose to do it. It is a choice. You do have to be diligent. You do have to persist. You do have to make a choice to do it. And then you'll see the magic happen. You'll see that all of that fighting or pushing or pulling or forcing melts away. Because life is a surrender. It's not a fight. Did you ever imagine you would be getting success stories like you are? Actually, to be honest, yes. Hey, Tam. I had to tell myself that this is why I do it, to hear people telling me the success they're having with it. Right? I'm getting emails, I'm getting DMs, I'm getting messages, comments. Yes. How it was going to happen, don't know. Didn't know how. But I did say to myself that would be the result of me sharing this, is that it was actually helping people, right? And here to see the fruit of my labor, of sowing into you guys the truth of your being, the magic of believing in yourself. Yeah, and it's an everyday choice. Yep. Yeah, the more you do it, the more normal it feels. Yes, and now I'm in it. Yes. Say, I've noticed I've been living in the inn a lot lately, and I'm so grateful. Yes. That is amazing, Lisa. That is so wonderful. That's it. That's the key. Say, thanks to 5 Lessons by Neville, I'm noticing so much about myself and the truth of all this. Yes. Beautiful. Yes, I know I've listened to that a few times. I haven't listened to it in a while, but I think I read it and I listened to it a few times. Yes, Crystal. Yes, that's it. Application is key. Because what's the point of hearing the truth and you don't do nothing with it? Just collecting information. Yes, it's so much better here. Make that choice and enjoy life. Absolutely. So I went to pick up my package downstairs and suddenly felt gratitude to be able to get my package and my new. Ooh, nice. You got a new location, Lisa. Congratulations. Nice. Oh, yes. Thank you, A-Town. You really can. You really can manifest an SP. It's not BS. I've heard so many people. I've heard many people confirm. But here's the thing, everyone manifests an SP, those who are in relationships, those who are married. Did they not manifest that? His name is, what's that, Hot Best? Oh, his name is Hobbes. Right? Everyone who's in a relationship, whether they're married or dating or, serious, not see, whatever, they manifested that, right? Because what does it mean to manifest? Envisioning it and feeling so grateful. Yes, yes. We got to. Yep, how to discern application. It's already done. Hey, Lady D. Hey. Every day is a manifestation. Everything you do, everything you see is a manifestation. The question is not, do you manifest? The question is, what are you manifesting? That's the question. You manifest all day, every day. Everything you experience is a manifestation. The question is, do you like what you're bringing into your experience? Do you like the life that you've created for yourself through your imagining, through the thoughts and your beliefs, your conception of yourself? Do you like that? And if you don't like it, all you have to do is change it. And how does one start the process of an SP? Oh, you want to try it out. Okay. So you see yourself with someone. What are you doing now that you're in a relationship? What do your relationships look like? Is it someone you're spending a lot of time with, or you feel like, minimum amount of time spent? And this is what you're going to do. Every night, as you go to sleep, you're going to give thanks for this amazing relationship that you have. Every night, you're going to give thanks for this amazing, happy relationship that you're in. You're not going to try to figure out how it's going to come or when it's going to come, because it's already done. It's already now. So every night you go to sleep, you give thanks for this amazing relationship, for your amazing specific person that's in your life. Social media immediately allows you to discern someone's energy in different communities. Yep. Yep, you could think about scenarios. Most importantly is that you go to sleep imagining, giving thanks. Every night, right? So you could say, you could imagine a specific scene if you care to. Do you have a specific person in mind, or you're just desiring a relationship? Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So as you're going to sleep, I'm telling you how to do it. Now you trying to add your own little sauce to it, you can, but I'm telling you how to do it. Your affirmations is your self-talk. That is an affirmation. Every time you talk, you are affirming. So if you're going around saying, you can go to sleep at night saying you're with this person, how enjoyable it is. And then you can go through the day saying, this will never happen. We'll never get together. And you can go to bed at night saying, it's the most beautiful relationship I've ever had. I truly adore this person, whatever their name is. And then you could wake up during the day saying, this will never happen. We'll never get together. We're not together. And watch you get together. Because it's your attention on the person. This is key though. You do nothing to make it so. Because it's already so. You do nothing to make it so. You just go to bed every night as though you're already with the person. You have to believe that you're already with the person. You have to go to sleep saying that this is the most amazing relationship you've ever had. You get along so well. Our dinner last night was fantastic. I took them to my favorite restaurant, or they took me to their favorite restaurant. The most delicious experience. The food was top, was chef's kiss. This is how you're going to sleep at night, because you already are with the person. This is key. You have to see yourself as already with them. Not that it's going to happen. It has already happened. You say, do I recommend frequency or affirmations or a book playing while asleep? I don't. I told you my recipe. But if you want to do that, there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you enjoy doing, use the tools. Use your permission slips. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. The affirmations that I give in my ebook, I'm reminding you that you already are that. Not that you're using this to make it so. I'm telling you to say these things because it's already so. I'm telling you how to change what you affirm. See, you've been affirming it's difficult, it's hard. I'm alone, I'm sick, I'm desperate, I'm fearful, I'm unwanted. That's what you've been affirming. I'm telling you to stop affirming that and to affirm the truth of your being. That you're loved, that you're perfect, that you're whole. You lack no good thing. You're abundant. Wealth is everywhere. Can't you see it? You're like, no, I can't see it. That's why you won't experience it. I'm telling you, can't you see it? You're like, no, I don't see it. That is why you won't experience it. Can you see it? Yes, I can see it. Yes, I can see it. Then you get to experience it. But yes, you can use, if sleep tapes help you believe in you, do it. If a book playing in the background helps you, do it. There's no right or wrong. There's no right or wrong. And I also know that I'm no longer just the observer. When I envision, I make sure I place myself firmly in the scenario. Yes, that's in my head too. Do nothing. Absolutely have someone in mind, but I have never seen her in the real world. That's okay. That's okay, William. What you mean? The real world is your imagination. That's the only real world it is. But I get what you're saying. You haven't seen them physically. So I already follow you, but I will keep you updated on this process. I'm trying to get married. No, not trying to get married. If marriage is your desire, you're already married. And thank you for the follow. You're already married. We're not trying to be married if that's your desire. We no longer talk as though we're single. We talk as though we're married now. What side of the bed you sleep on when you're married? Sleep on that side of the bed. Go to sleep every night on that side of the bed. Sleep as though somebody sleeps with you every night. T's just like, nah, I don't do anything but decide, give gratitude, and believe. That's how I see. I like that. Your books are phenomenal. Oh, thank you, Lisa. I don't. I did. I'm not gonna say I didn't try that stuff. A-Town, Lisa. I did, chat. I did. I just realized I don't need to do any of that. That was kind of taking me away from what I knew, what I innately already knew. Like, I knew I had manifested stuff before, and did I use a vision board? No, I didn't. Was I using sleep? Was I using directed meditations? No, I wasn't. Was I using sleep subliminal? No, I wasn't doing any of those things. So I'm like, why would I add extra steps? Keep it simple. Keep it simple, because the more you apply this truth, the more you believe in you and you see the success, you'll let go of the permission slips. You'll let go of thinking that you need something other than you to manifest. You don't need anything outside of your mind. Your mind is the only tool you'll ever need. That's the only power in man, is the mind. But until you get to that place where you really trust yourself and you've been applying and you see what works and you know it works and can't nobody tell you nothing different, it's okay. It's okay. Remember, there's no good or bad. Only thinking makes it so. I stopped saying I'm so sick and tired of, because I noticed I kept feeling physically sick. Yeah, we have to be so careful. Hey, Monty, hey. Say, I record sleep affirmations in my own voice. Very helpful. Yes, do what works. Do what works. That's amazing, Lisa. Yeah. And it's an everyday thing, correct? From here on, each night, live. Yes, absolutely. Yes, you must. Every night. Yes. So while I meditate, I like frequencies or subliminal. Yes, all love. That's yes. Hey, phenomenal. Hello. Say my BFF. Calling her my BFF. Oh, okay. You said rest in peace. Okay. They've made their transition. Oh, really? I saw some texts coming through, but I'm on live, so I'll check them out after live. But okay, I didn't know who it was. Oh, I thought it was Buddy texting, but he texted on you all's number. Okay. Wow, I can't wait to see what he had to share. Say yes, huge rock on this finger. I can feel it. I can see it. Yes. Say, oh, Coach D said you can share his story. He said, sorry, he just started crying. Oh, this is beautiful, y'all. This is so beautiful. Buddy has been helping so many people. I'm telling you, talking about, man, success story after success story. Phenomenal already sent me 4 success stories. She said she had like 17 more success stories to send me. People been blowing Buddy up. Well, really, Phenomenal Divine's messages up. They really like his candor, the way he explains everything. And he has helped so many people. Oh my goodness. It's like, and he loves it. He loves it. He's getting messages throughout the day, all day long. And people are coming back saying, I did what you told me. And he's like, Miss Toy, they say Miss Toya's magic works. Let me, they're coming back doing exactly what, and he's giving them the 4 steps, and he's telling them to go to sleep in the state, and they're doing it. And then they're coming back telling him, I did what you told me to do. I did the 4 steps. I went to sleep in the state of the wish fulfilled. And they came back. And some of these things are happening, overnight, a couple of days, within hours. But what he doesn't do, he doesn't try to give you no time limit, no time, like tell you, oh, it's going to happen this time. No, we don't put time in the equation. He's very candid, very straightforward. If you're fighting for your limitations, as Abraham Hicks would say, he's smacking that down. He's like, why are you creating giants? Why you keep telling that story? He is not playing when it comes to tell a different story. Live from the end. Stop talking about the old version. He don't play with it. And I know he's only 16. And some of us adults can't handle that straightforwardness, that candidness. But clearly they getting over it, because they coming back with success stories. So I'm looking forward to the coach's success story. I will be sharing it tomorrow after I listen to it, because he said I could share it with you guys. So. And I share it everywhere. I share them everywhere on all my social media platforms. They're on my YouTube. They're on my on my Facebook, on my IG, on my TikTok. Because we want to make sure people understand the simplicity of this truth. And you don't need all of that extra stuff. You got to stop making it hard. We got to stop complicating it. It really is really simple. But I know we've heard so many different people teach this truth, and everybody kind of made it a little complicated, because some people want some clients. And I get it. If I can convince you that you can't do it by yourself, and I convince you need me. And remember, you're writing the story. You're writing the story. You're telling the story. You're writing the narrative. Tell the story of what you want to experience. That is so key. Oh, you crying? Oh, phenomenal divine. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. Is it Iva or Eva? Oh, okay. That's beautiful. You said you think I should pause it? You think I should pause it and go listen to it and come back? Say, for some reason I can't get off the fence between spirituality and religion. Is that the fear in me? It isn't even necessary that if you want to hold on to religion, that's not, the only thing is that whatever you're desiring, just believe you already have it. You're making something right or wrong. There's no right or wrong. There's no good or bad. That's the only thing you have to let go of, the judgment. Once you let go of the judgment, just decide what you want and just stay in that state of what you want, right? This is what I want you to understand with Phenomenal Divine's brother. I call him my nephew now, Caleb, right? When people are coming to him telling them what they want, what their desire is, he's not asking them what their religious state is, what their spirituality is. That's neither here nor there, right? It just comes down, what do you want? That's all that matters, right? That's all that matters. So what you want to be severed from religion. Just start loving yourself. That's it. Don't no longer see yourself through the eyes of religion. No longer see yourself as unworthy, undeserving, that you've done something wrong or that you're displeasing to God. That's the self-concept you have to do away with. You are loved and supported. Your pure, positive energy, your consciousness, your God individualized. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you. See, scripture tells you to be perfect as I am perfect. So why do you not accept your perfection? You're told to be it. So just be it. Accept that you're complete, that you're whole, and that you don't lack any good thing. That's what perfection is. Accept it. This whole enlightenment awakening is about acknowledgement. It's about recognition that you already are that which you thought or what you were seeking. You were seeking perfection. You were seeking love. You were seeking joy. And all now you have to do is accept that you already are that. That's who you are at your core. That's who you are. Oh. Hey, me. You said, can I have him on here? Who, can I have Caleb on here? Say yes. Let me stop crying. Oh. Yeah, sporty. Yeah, we have a lot of unadulting to do. We've been adulterated. We got to be unadulterated. Oh. But interesting you should ask that, L. Glaze, because I have talked with Phenomenal Divine, and because he is of age, we are looking to bring him on. We just have to discuss when we can do that, what their availability is, and I'm open, but he's in school, so I'm thinking maybe on the weekends, but we'll try to work out when he'll be able, when she'll allow him to share with us. So I feel like I'm covering up my sins even though I confessed and have remorse. Ooh, child, prosper. Yes, Almighty, there are no sins to be forgiven. Sin only means to miss your aim in life, to miss your goals, to not give yourself the thing that you want the most. Stop denying yourself of your freedom, of your worth, of your desires. Your desire is a gift from you to you. All you have to do is accept it. The thing you're desiring is okay, so you have a desire, which we call a gift. That desire comes from your inner being, your higher being, that which we call God. God wants to experience that desire as you. So allow yourself to experience it. Just ask. Just like you ask me questions, Dream Woman. That's how you talk to yourself. Just ask. Just like you have no problem asking me questions, do the same thing. Act like you asking Toyia and just talk to yourself. Ask yourself the exact same question. Just how you ask me, ask yourself. Thank you, Lady D. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Hello, Lux Vision. Hi. Had to come get in my car watching this football coach cry on G. Oh, wow. I know, Phenomenal Divine. I know that had to be a moving experience. Oh, my goodness. I mean, I guess when you could touch people and have life-changing experiences, that's why I told you, Phenomenal. Caleb got a great work. Caleb is setting this world ablaze. Because his confidence is off the chain. And you gotta love it. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. It's amazing. It's amazing. See, that's the thing I have to remember. God adores. God desires that's it. That's the reason why you're desiring. That's why I say what you're desiring is desiring you. Yes, good to have you here as well, Lux Vision. Exactly. I know. Divine is like, you need to pause it. You need to go listen. But I want to listen. I want to have full attention, right? I want to be totally present when I watch it, when I listen to it. I don't want to have to listen and then have to, I'll listen when I'm done with the live, and then I'll share it with you guys tomorrow. It's okay. It's okay. Yep. Oh, thank you, L Glaze. Yes. I mean, the amazing people that I've met, the amazing people that we've met, we have encountered some amazing people from this platform. That's why, how could you say anything negative about social media? It brought us together. We're from all different parts, all over. Some people in different countries. Most people are in the United States, from all parts of the country, from the East Coast, the West Coast, the Midwest, the South, right? We're all over, and we get to come into this place and embrace one another, uplift one another, encourage one another. I mean, this is really a family. We have really built our own community, our own family here. We really do want to see one another win. We really do want to see one another win. And that's beautiful. Uh-oh. Are you feeling, it could be a little anxiety, a little fear, but here's the thing. Don't be afraid to believe in yourself. That's what I'm going to tell you, Don't be afraid to give yourself the best. And I think the thing is, you have to stop trying to think about how it's going to happen and go to sleep knowing you already have the life of your dreams. You have to be persistent. You have to be steadfast. You have to be diligent. And you just... And the thing is that it's almost mind-blowing how soon these people that are talking to Caleb, how quickly their lives are being changed, how they're instantly getting the success. So I am looking forward to him sharing with you guys his mindset and what clicked for him. Because although we did speak for like over an hour and a half, most of the time it was just him sharing with me how he helped people, how, but we really didn't, I really didn't talk to him like, man, with phenomenal actions. They like, how did it just make so much sense to you? How did it click for you? Like, what about it made it so simple for you? And that you're able to communicate that with other people so simply. Like, say, I gotta bring some tissue. Say, I notice when I think things take too long. Yep. You're too attached to time. You gotta let the time go. That's the stumbling block. That time, once you let the time go, that's when you'll notice it happens much more quickly. And I can't emphasize this enough. That's not something that is even in the equation when it comes to manifestation. You gotta let the time thing go. Stop letting people sell you time. Time does not exist. The moment you asked, I answered. The time depends on your ability to believe it. And the moment you believe, then you stop worrying about time because you believe it, because you know it's done. So then time is no longer a factor in your mind. It's only a factor in your mind now because you don't believe you have it. That's the only reason why you're concerned about time. That's the only reason. So I said I wanted to attract people who are spiritually aligned and met this family. Oh, yes, Lisa. Yeah. Forever grateful to be part of such a powerful family here. Yes, Lisa. Yes, yes. You said you'll join to talk? Oh. See, Uncle Sam don't like that. So I pray nephew touch millions like Neville Goddard. What a testimony to his mentor. Wow. It's happening, L. Glaze. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening for him. I mean, he is setting this world afire. For real. For real. I'm having a hard time. I'm trying to stay positive, though it's good seeing you today. Oh, hey, Zay. Now we got to change that around. Turn that around. Yes, you can join. Oh, you can join. Put in your request. He's truly so inspirational. He is. You are God. What do you mean? How do you get God's attention? You get God's attention by belief, faith in yourself. You believe in God, believe also in me. Who is me? Point to yourself when you say that passage of scripture. You believe in God, believe also in me. Believe in yourself. That's how you move God, because God is within you. Say we let time go. We should expect to let things go too. Correct. You should let the how go too. You let time go and you let the how go because it's already done. Yes. Okay, I'm about to bring O up, guys.
Hey, Toyia.
Hello, O. How are you?
I'm good. I'm doing good.
Good. What's
I just
going
wanted to say,
on?
thank you, because I just wanted to say, thank you, and I'm grateful for this community. It's been, a good community so far. I don't know if I've known you for, a year, but you've been, helping me a lot. So I just wanted to say thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. And I appreciate you too, because I love your questions. Your questions definitely help everyone. Because I know not everyone, likes to ask or very, some people like to just, listen and take it all in. I love your engagement. You really do help a lot of us, refocus and really think about, very, very helpful. I appreciate you being here as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I just wanted to say it's some things I'm, struggling with. I get, don't question the how, but it's them 3D circumstances do shift me so bad, and I just don't know what it is. Cause I could be doing what I'm supposed to do, cause I know what I'm doing. I'm doing it right now in my life, and I feel like I get one negative comment, I don't even want to do it anymore. And then it's not even negative. It's what I'm pushing out on others. Cause you said you only see yourself, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So it's is that really in the back of my head? Mm-hmm. So everything everybody showed me was my projections of myself.
Mm-hmm. And so I think the thing is that you're judging it. That's the only thing. You're saying that it's negative. No, it's just an experience. Remove the judgment. Everything you're doing is based off habit. And now you're seeking to create a different habit. But you want to acknowledge when the experience happens and you just say,
yeah,
I choose not to think that way. I choose not to respond that way anymore.
So there's no such thing as like good or bad, or like that's why there's no such thing as judgment. So like everything is just like it is the way you perceive it to be.
Exactly. Yep. So stop perceiving it in a
So
negative.
why do
No,
we as humans deem things as negative?
because that's what
So
we
we
were
just have
told.
neutral effect, right? We just be neutral to it.
Yep. Yep. The reason
Wow,
why is
that's what I'm saying. I have to unwind so much programming.
well, let's not look at it that
Man,
way.
it's a lot.
No, 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 no. I think that's what's discouraging, right? Your conception of it. You're
Yeah.
conceptualizing it as difficult, as hard, as in other than it's just been a habit. It's just been a habit. Oh, that's it. It's just been you had a habit of thinking a certain way. And now you have to form the habit of thinking a different way. You will find it happens much easier if you go to sleep in the state. And you won't find it to be
But
so challenging or such a chore.
that's the thing, yeah. I have the tools, I have the community. I feel like I just got to put myself with the tools because what's the point of having the tools if you don't use them to build anything? I make sleep affirmations like I journal all the time. It helped tremendously, but I don't even use it. Like I don't even use my sleep affirmation. I just give up because I'm pretty sure that's the state of being comfortable to like my life because I don't want to be like I feel like I'm a chronic. I don't want to label myself as that, but like a chronic complainer. Whereas I have the tools to fix it. The past isn't real. There's no judgment. What am I worrying about if I have everything? But my mind and my body probably don't even know it yet because I haven't, fell asleep to the end state. So I just have to fall asleep into the end state and then do as if I had those things in my regular day. Correct?
Exactly. And the thing is, as you fall asleep in the end state, you're going to automatically do the things in your waking state. You're not going to have to think about it. It's going to be automatic. That's why it's
So wait,
important to fall asleep
so
in the
it's not
state.
gaslighting?
Say that again.
Okay. So it's not gaslighting, like, because, like, let's say, because you quantum jump basically to your reality. You're making a decision and you're standing on it and you jump from where you used to be to where you're at, whatever you want and desire in your reality. So it's like you're not gaslighting yourself. You're just basically saying that never happened in a way because it doesn't align with you. Does that make sense?
Well, when you say gaslighting, what do you mean?
Like, how do I explain it?
Because that sounds like another judgment to me, and that's
Like,
what I'm trying to get you to remove yourself from. I mean, you can label it whatever.
it'd be so hard because you get used to it.
Huh? What did you say?
It'd be so hard because, like, I don't know, today's social media and today's like it'd be so hard because you get used to these like terms like, oh, that's gaslighting, that's crazy, that's insane, that's and you just like you hear the stuff on social media and everything and just how today's culture is. It's just like gaslighting, that's a big word, narcissist, all these big words that we all use. And it's like
And I never
that's
used
just
them.
your perception. And it's like it
I
happens.
never used them. I've never. Maybe it's a cultural and it may be generational. That may be a generational thing too. Because
Man,
I would be considered Gen
it's
X. What
like
are you considered, millennial or Gen Z? Because I'm Gen X, and I don't talk
I
about
feel
narcissism
older.
or gaslighting.
I feel
That's
older.
not in my everyday conversation. When I talk to my friends, my family, that conversation never comes up about somebody being gaslit or narcissism. Not a part of my vocabulary.
Yeah. Yeah. Because like me growing up and realizing it's just like if you were in a place of love, how would you it's like you're searching for those things and that's not love. Love is acceptance, gratitude, just basically being kind to people and it's like that's not kind. That's coming from a place of judgment and there's no such thing as judgment. So it's like I have to like rewire my whole brain. It's just like I was so used to that, like being in like I don't quote unquote toxic environments. So it's like it's so hard to me. I don't know why it's hard, but it's easy for you.
Well, not that it's easy for me. So someone gave the definition that gaslighting Key said gaslighting is means to say something that happened never happened. So I get why you would say gaslighting. So gaslighting is another way of saying that you're lying.
Yeah,
So
basically,
you
yeah.
think there's a such thing as lying. See, when I came into this understanding, I studied Neville Goddard. He was like, there's no such thing as a lie. There's no fiction. It's only true because you make it true, because you believe in it. So you believe in it makes it
Wow.
true for you because you accept it. It ain't gonna be true for me because I
So
don't believe in
basically,
it, but it'll be true for you because you accept it.
that's crazy work. Because it's like, oh, like how do I explain it? That is crazy work. Because like, it really makes sense. Because if you're spiritual and like you are awoke to things, it really does make sense. Because I'm not wrong. There's no such thing as judgment. So I'm not wrong. You're not wrong. It's just how we view things. So it's
That's
like,
it.
and then when you jump into the reality, if you want your whoever you like, whatever you decide in your timeline, it has no choice but to. It has no choice but to. How do I say it? How do I say it? It has no choice but to align with what you're assuming
Right. Yeah, to show up for you to
if you're in the
experience.
state.
Yeah.
Wow. So there's no such thing as desperate. There's no such thing as angry. There's no such thing as no. None of those emotions exist. None of those things
Right.
about people exist.
Yep.
What? That is
We create the
crazy.
desperation out of fear because we don't trust ourselves. And we would rather trust someone else than to believe in ourselves. That's where fear and desperation comes from. You would rather take the word of someone else than take your own word. You would rather believe, like earlier someone was in here saying, you can't believe in yourself. You got to only believe in God.
Yes, that
I'm
happened to
like,
me. That happened to me. Oh my god, that happened to me. That happened to me. A lot of that stuff because I was like, how am I a bad person if I believe in myself? It didn't make the people. I don't know, man. The people that I met in my life didn't make sense to me. But like, it's no judgment on that. And I took
yeah.
it. Well, I just stopped talking to them, but I took it the wrong way. And I'm like, maybe they were coming in a place of love.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they were loving. At the end of the day, they were still loving because it's like everybody has their own perception on love, but we come from love, so it's like you can't say they're not loving if we're all love. You're love, and it's like, man, I really believe that now. Growing up and realizing the gaslighting, the insecurities today's society is just like it's crap. At the end of the day, it's like we're on
Mm-hmm.
a floating rock with oceans that didn't flood the whole world, and like we're not unalive. So it's like we only have. Okay, do you agree that we only have one life?
Yes, the one life is forever. It never ends. It's the life that it's the story that never ends.
And then learning like we're all like energy, and we're not like we're just energy, because
Yep.
energy never.
Yep.
But that's something I didn't understand. Like it says energy never die, but we die. Our vessels
We
die.
never die. We never die. The body departs. The body is the temporal part of us. That's temporary. Your body, you're not your body. You have a body. Your soul, your soul is a body of beliefs. And that's what your body represents. Your body is a projection of your beliefs, embodiment.
Mm.
Soul is an embodiment of your beliefs, and it's projecting this figure, this form, this shape. So everything that's happening in the body is based on your beliefs about you, your beliefs about your world.
Wow, that's crazy. So like yeah,
That's
that's
why they
basically just
say
like
change your mind, you change your world, you change your experiences, you get to change what you experience, you get to change. That's why it's so imperative how you go to sleep, because that's where you can impress the subconscious more effectively.
they said, because someone told me, another coach that I really talked to, they said never go to sleep angry or upset, quote unquote angry, basically saying in an unfavorable way that you don't want your life to be. And I
Yep.
was like, yesterday Man, a few days ago, I just did something like I was angry about something, and then I was just like, my whole day felt like trash. It didn't feel good because I was walking in fear, basically, and that's not love. I was like, I'm never doing that again.
Yeah. So Buddy said, do you know who Buddy is? Phenomenal
Mm-mm.
Divine brother, the one I've been talking about. He said that you're fighting to make a choice.
Yes. I, I feel conflicted.
This
Everybody keeps
wise
telling me I'm
one, this
confused.
16-year-old young man is saying you're fighting to make a choice.
Oh man. Wow. Sometimes I
He
feel
said he
like I
said
just
old people love hard things. You're making it hard for no reason. You're choosing difficulty when it's so easy.
yeah. It's not. Because a lot of people keep saying, a lot of coaches be like, you sound confused. You sound like you don't know what you want out of life. You sound like, and I'm just like, I can't even. There's no judgment, but it's like I can't even disagree because it's like I'm so used to being a reactive person, but I gotta change that revision. And it's like I have so much information that I know now, and I don't want to use it for some reason. Do you think that's used to? You think that's like comfortable? Me being too comfortable with myself?
That's you, like Buddy just said, struggling to make a decision. You straddling the fence. You afraid of getting it wrong. You care about what other people think.
Oh man, that's a tough one. Have you ever had that battle?
You said, have I ever had that battle just to make a decision of what I want? I mean,
Yeah.
I want to be honest, and I'm trying to think, like, if I'd struggle to like, mm, if I have, it's been a while to be honest. Oh, it's been a while. If I have, it's I can't right now at this moment say that I've struggled in to make decisions. I've always kind of been kind of confident as well, and I don't really care about what other people think. And I'll decide to do something, change my mind in a minute. If I don't like it, I do something else. I'll try anything, not anything, but I'll try some things, and I don't care what other people think about my decisions. And if I try it and I don't stay with it, so I tried it, I experienced it, I found out yeah, it wasn't something I really wanted. On to the next. So
And then one thing I do struggle with, I ain't gonna lie, I do struggle with if something is how do I say it? If something is if it take too long in my head, I walk away from the whole situation. It could be a good situation and I feel like I self sabotage. How do I like stop doing that? Because it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work when you say it will. If you're in the end state, you already have it. So that's self sabotage, correct?
yeah, I want you to read these comments that Buddy is telling you because he giving you the secret sauce. He telling you, you asking for permission. You're asking me, should you have the thing you desire? Why are you asking me, should you have that what you desire?
I don't want to make a wrong move in life. I seen people like, man, they be having families. They were like, man, I wish I had your life. And I'm like I know they would want my life because it's quote unquote easy. I don't have to work right now, and studying for my exams, and I have another class I'm doing. So most likely I'm gonna be where I need to be so soon. And I'm like,
Well,
why
here's
do
the
I
thing. You
feel
keep
like,
saying you will be instead of saying you are. That's why you
oh,
keep struggling and
that's
straddling the
it. That's
fence.
the thing. Oh man, I've never got this far in life. I never got this far. That's why I said it's so sabotage.
Now it's just
I
time to
never got
stop
this
it.
far, man. Man, yeah. I realized like saying I will be there is not saying I'm in the state. I will be there. That's the opposite of that's conflicting beliefs. Like you can't be on two-way patterns.
Yep, that's why you get upset. That's why you getting angry at yourself because you double-minded.
It's probably a Gemini thing, you know.
Okay, so
I hate being
so
a
so
Gemini.
so
It's like
Buddy said, what do you want? Oh, because you keep telling this story. He like, get to it. What you want?
I want to be I want to be like financially free, man. I want to be free from all things. I just want to be happy and fulfilled, you know, and the things I'm doing right now in school and having a great supportive. Well, I found you, so a great community to talk to, and I'm doing it. So I basically have everything, honestly.
Mm-mm-mm.
I'm looking at the
Mm-mm-mm.
comments. A Gemini thing?
Mm-mm-mm.
Question mark.
Here's the thing. Oh, once you make the decision of what you want, live and go to sleep in the state. You see those steps, only 4 steps. As Buddy keep reminding us, we keep adding more steps to the process. It's only 4. Decide what you want, give thanks for already having it, believe, which means to go to sleep in the state of already being it. And that's it, because the 4th step ain't your work. You ain't supposed to do anything to make it so because it already is. So you need to be going to sleep. What does it look like to be financially free? Do you want to be free of finances? Is that what you're
Oh,
saying? What does financially free mean?
basically like financial having a large like abundance, basically like having a
So
large sum,
so
not
so you
working
don't want to be free of finances. You
favors.
want to be abundant and you want to be wealthy, right? You don't want to be free of
Yeah,
finances.
yeah, it's crazy. I wrote that down in my.
So how are we going to
I
bed
wrote that
tonight?
down in
How
my
are we going to bed
notes
tonight? How are we going to bed tonight? Oh,
with a wealthy mindset. A wealthy mindset.
and what does that look like for you?
Abundance.
But what does that look like for you?
Love for myself.
Both.
Uh,
Okay, let's make it
I guess
practical.
okay. Money
Everyday
coming
life,
into
how does that look like? How does abundance look like to you? Like, investments,
working
large
out.
bank accounts, you know.
Oh yeah.
Because if
I
you
would say no, you
because
can
the
continue.
key
I'm
is to
sorry.
make it feel real to you. That's what belief is, right? We got
Yeah.
to make this thing real to us.
Okay. Gotta make it feel real. Yeah, so I have a desk, I have my laptop, I have classes that I'm working on. I have a basically I'm finna be finna be I am a CEO of my own business that I'm starting. I already did my social media page. I have my exam prep that I'm studying for my exam. I have my gym equipment. So basically I just gotta
So here's the
have a
thing.
schedule.
Here's the thing. Oh, let me tell you what Buddy said. I need you to listen. I'm gonna call him Buddy Buddha. He gonna be Buddha, Buddy, the wise one. That's what I call my grandson, the wise one, Buddha, Buddy. He said she is
I thought
walking
I was
dead.
wise.
She is walking dead in the old story. You so living in that old story, girl. Not until you tell the new story and stick to it, you'll never realize it. So unless you're about to talk to me as though you have it, there's really no more to talk about. I don't need you telling me about what you might be, what could be, what's going to happen. Unless you're talking to me as though it's already done, It's nothing else to talk about.
It's already done. I have a wealthy mindset. I wake up every day with abundance, and I'm gonna have a fulfilled life. It's done. Everything's done. I already made my sleep affirmation tape. I already use it. It's already done.
Nope, nope, nope. We ain't talking
Is
about
that
no
what?
tools. Nope. How we going to sleep?
Okay. Now I see what you're saying. Okay. I'm in my dream reality. It's already done. I am abundant. I am wealthy. I am fulfilled. And I'm living in the end state. Done. Is there any errors I is there any errors I gotta fix?
So what's the end state?
My dream life. Abundance. I am
What's your
abundant.
what's your dream life? What's your dream life?
Oh man, I'm on the spot. Uh,
Well,
my
you don't
dream
have to
life.
tell me as
Oh,
long as you have clarity of what your dream life is, because that's the state you should be falling asleep in. But you sound like you don't know what that is. So that's why you keep expressing, manifesting indecision, uncertainty, because you don't know. So let's get clear
okay.
about what we want.
Let's go all in. Let's go all in. I got my Mercedes. I got my Mercedes AMG that I put on my vision board in 2020. I forgot the year. 20. It doesn't matter.
Okay, we're
When I
not
was
even
younger.
okay. That's what we're gonna go with. Every night you going to sleep driving in your
Watching
AMG.
my
That's it.
Mercedes AMG
That's
with the
it.
red seat.
In as you go to sleep, you're riding around in your AMG. That's it. That's what I needed you to give me. I needed you to give me something that says, I am a wealthy person. I'm living my dream life. I'm driving around in my, I'm going to sleep giving thanks. Like, man, this car is fat. This car is everything. This car is more than what I imagined. I am
That's
so
too
thankful. I am
on
so grateful
me.
for this amazing car. It is so beautiful. It's the color I wanted. It had the wheel size I wanted. It is amazing. That's how we going to sleep.
Yeah. I wrote down my wealthy mindset. My wealthy. What's it called? Dang. I wrote it down too. I don't know what's happening, Toyia. I don't know.
I just told you. So
Oh, sorry. Oh my God. You can fall back into that so easily. All right. Man.
I mean, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
I am unstable. No, I'm playing. No. Oh, story. I got my Mercedes AMG. I got 100 million in the bank. I don't care. 100 million.
Go to bed in that
I'm
state.
buying houses.
You gotta go to bed in that state. You have to be committed to it. You have to be committed to it. Must be remain faithful to it. I'm telling you.
Yeah, remaining faithful. All right. I've
Yep,
been faithful my whole life.
every
I've been
night,
faithful.
be faithful, be faithful.
Go big or go
Stop.
home.
It's like you're continuing to talk because you're still looking for me to give you permission. Why are you looking for me to give you permission to believe in you?
You know what's crazy? I was talking to a life path coach. What is that, like numerology? And he was like, "Yeah, you look for permission a lot," and I was like, "I don't want to look for permission. I'm changing the story. I've never looked for permission in my life. I allow myself abundance. I've already been abundant, so I have a wealthy mindset. I have a Mercedes AMG. I have my dream life. I don't have to. I've never double backed.
And now all you have to do
into
is
my life.
go to sleep in that state. Promise
Thank you,
yourself that you're
Toya.
going to go. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You are so welcome. Thank you for coming up. Oh, you helped a lot of people. You helped a lot of people. I appreciate you.
I know they was all go.
Do you need me to get you down? Or you know, okay, she down. So were y'all enjoying Buddy? Y'all enjoying Buddy? The wise one. He was trying to help. He was trying to help. Oh, find her compass. I may be a lot more I may be a lot more forgiving than Buddy, because Buddy like, look, I'm not playing with you. Let's get to the point. Let's stick to it. Stick to the script. Find a script and stick to it. Yep. Yep. Oh, you good, phenomenal. You don't have to apologize for Buddy. I think some of these people need that straight talk. They need to be tightened up. Tighten it up. Yes, Sporty. Now you need to go to bed believing that. Go to bed believing that. Yes, yes. Go big or go home. Yep. Yes. Hello, exclamations. Hello. Yes, Rain, you can come up. You can come up, put your request in. You gotta click the little outline of the pink and the blue outline on the at the bottom of your screen. Yeah, buddy, straight to it. He ain't got time to play with. Yes, yes. Right, you're in Barbados talk. I know, right? Say my prayers consist of being thankful for what I asked for because I already have it. That's it. Say we love when we need that aggression sometimes. Yep. Hey, I am Star Quality. You say you glad he in practice? Say he in practice now? Yeah. He's a breath of fresh air phenomenal. People want to realize their desires phenomenal. So he gonna teach us some things. He gonna remind us of some things. I'm here for it. Right, Buddy is the Abdullah slamming doors in our faces. Yep, yep. Okay, I'm bringing Rain up. Hello, Rain.
Hi, Toya. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well too. Um, so, so I don't really know where to get started. I feel like I am kind of in a similar place like the last person that you had come up, but I'll just do a quick summary. So I think I started listening to you October of last year, and October 27th was when I like fully locked in to everything that you tell us. And I was like, okay, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. And then December rolls around, and then like I kind of just get like busy, so I'm not able to like join your lives as much. So I just like completely forget about everything. And one of the main things that I have been desiring is a loving and healthy relationship, a loving and healthy marriage. And so, and I remember you telling us that like, you have to like be love and you have to be like married within and all that. And I was doing so good. And then I don't even know how this got started, girl. But now I'm back to the like all men are trash and they cheat and then I've been watching like this new reality show and it's just a mess. And so I just feel like now I'm starting from scratch again and having to like kind of destroy that old belief system and rebuild the new one. So when you were telling when you were telling the previous speaker that you have to sleep in the state of mind that you desire, can you please elaborate on that,
Oh,
please?
certainly. Yes, yes, because it's funny. This is so interesting. When phenomenal divine start coming into my lives, and she was manifesting. I don't know if you heard the story, and that's why we fell in love with her brother, because she had like, I'm just going to give you a backstory before I get into
Yeah.
what I'm going to tell you to do. I want to
Okay.
give you a backstory of how I kind of cleaned up what I've been sharing.
Okay.
So I was like, I don't know if I had listened to Dr. Joseph Murphy or Neville Goddard, but I was like, I was meditating. I was like, I'm missing something. What am I missing? I'm missing something. Something's not connecting. Something's not, you know. And so it was gratitude and the state of the wish fulfilled. That's the gratitude and the state of the wish fulfilled. I wasn't emphasizing that enough. The state of the wish fulfilled. You must fall asleep in the state. So she comes in and she's manifesting a home, but she got declined. And I told her, revise it. Go to sleep in the state of the wish fulfilled. So well, you probably haven't heard this story. She was in the process of getting custody of her four siblings, her four younger siblings, Buddy being a twin of the oldest of the four. So him and his sister are twins. They're 16, and then she has a 7 and a 5-year-old that she gained custody for. So that was one. So she was manifesting like three things all at the same time. She was manifesting getting custody of the children, getting money to buy a home, and to be approved for the home loan. All at the right, all this is going on at the same time. And this is when I'm starting to say, go to sleep in the state of the wish fulfilled. The children end up getting split up. They're from Chicago. They end up getting split up where the two youngest went to one home. The Her sister that was wheelchair bound went to another home, and he ends up in a group home. He decides he devises a plan where he's going to take all his siblings, and they're going to go to their older sister's home, who's in California, on Greyhound. He reaches out to her, tells her, "Hey, I need money. I got all, I need hygiene. Someone stole my shoes. I need money." She sends the money. He decides to buy Greyhound tickets to get them on this 4-day journey to LA. Being 16 years old, saying that that's not where he wants to stay. He wants to be with his sister. The mom is saying, "I don't want your sister to be guardian over you." So she has these four children come to her small apartment. The state tell her, I don't know if it was Illinois or California, told her, "You got 2 weeks to find a place that's big enough that's going to house all of you." She isn't working because she broke her leg. She owes $100. She only has $100 to her name.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm telling her, so mind you, I don't know all of this is going on. All I know is that she comes into my chat saying that she got declined for the home loan, what to do. And I said, don't accept it, revise it, and go to state in the wish fulfilled as though you already received the approval. So Fast forward, she's telling me she DMs and give me the whole backstory of what took place. That she had loaned a friend $25,000 5 years ago. This friend never paid her back.
Mm-hmm.
Fast forward, she runs into the friend in a grocery store, and a friend says, "Come with me to the bank." She
Oh
goes
my
with her to the bank.
gosh.
She gets her $25,000 in cashier's check paid in full. Mind you, she had never heard from this friend in over 5 years. The bank comes back and says, "Hey, we declined you. The person that declined you no longer works here. Apply again." She applies again. They approve her for $15,000. Now she got approved for the home with a $15,000 deposit. Mind you, she hasn't found this friend yet. So she's wondering, how am I gonna get this $15,000? Because all she has is $100 to her name. Buddy, the one who came in the chat, he's like, "Oh, we got it," because when they came to her home, and she said she downloaded my free ebooks and she gave them to her 16-year-old siblings, and they both read it. Buddy was like, "That's all this is? Oh, we got this. We doing Miss Toya's 4 steps. Oh, we got this." So he took to it like fish to water. It was so natural to him. He was like, and she would waver sometimes. She would be nervous, like about going to court to get custody of them. She's shaking in her boots. She's trying to figure out how this is going to happen because her mom doesn't want to give custody. He like, "We're not going nowhere. We're not going nowhere." The social worker telling her pack up their stuff because they're going to end up not being with you. They're going to come with us when we go to court. He told her, "Don't you pack up our stuff. We staying with you. We're not going nowhere. We're not going anywhere." She get the home loan. He's like, don't accept that. Don't accept that. That's not how much you want to pay. You don't want to pay that $15K. First he telling her, "Hey, they got the money. We got the money. We got the money." And she like, "What you about we? I only got $100 to my name." She kick him out the car. She end up in the store, and that's when she meets the friend that owes $25,000.
Wow.
Then the home loan comes back and says, instead of the $15K, we'll allow you to put $5K down. He said, "Nope, we're not accepting that. That's not what you manifesting. That's not what you manifesting." They come back 0 down, and she gets to pay the amount that she says. The reason I want to give you this backstory because he helped remind me of the simplicity of what I was teaching, because he read my books, and she says he only listens to my teaching. He watches me on YouTube, and he took my books, and he helped her manifest them all being together as a family, because the mother eventually changed her mind and gave her custody.
Yeah.
So she got custody, she got the house she wanted, she got the down payment amount that she wanted, she got the $25,000 back, and she's paying the amount of mortgage payment she wants to pay. And so I'm like, and what the catalyst was? Falling to sleep in the state of the wish fulfilled. That's the thing I wasn't emphasizing.
Yeah.
Falling to sleep in the state. So what that looks like, it's not about you thinking all men are dogs or all men are not good. All you care is that yours treats you right. Who cares about what others are doing?
Right.
Your only focus is that your husband treats you right, that your husband is a good man. So what we're going to go to sleep saying that I have the most amazing husband. He is so good to me. He treats me so well. I am so thankful and grateful. He's a provider. He's loving. He's kind. He's nurturing. That's how you're going to fall asleep.
Okay.
We don't care about all men. We only care about your man. Your man. Your husband. And so when you fall asleep, make sure you decide what side of the bed you want to sleep on. And we sleeping like nobody else is that our husband is in the bed with us.
Yeah.
So we're falling asleep. We have a nice, beautiful ring on our finger. Our husband is on the other side of the bed. I'm deciding which bed. And every night I'm sleeping on that side of the bed because that's the side of the bed I sleep on. I'm married. I sleep on this side of the bed. And as I'm falling asleep, I'm giving thanks for this amazing relationship, the most beautiful. I met the man of my dreams. He's everything I could ever imagine, and then some. He's such a provider. I have the option to work or not work.
And can I add something? You know what's kind of crazy? When I was consistently listening, to all these things and like reprogramming my mind on my For You page on TikTok, I was seeing women who are in like beautiful relationships. And I mean, sometimes I would see on Halloween, you posted a what's it called? A video of you and your husband and, like outings and stuff like that. And I would just see like women who are just like happy in their marriages and stuff like that. But now that like my mind has kind of like changed to the opposite, Toya, it's the things that I'm seeing like on my For You page are just like reinforcing that like the whole like 4B
And that's why I
movement.
want to stop you, and I want you to not tell that story anymore.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
That's what, and again, why I talk about Buddy. He helped me to refocus that. I keep telling you all not to tell the story, but then I allow you
Yeah,
to tell the story.
yeah. All right.
I keep telling y'all stop telling that story, but I allow you all to put it in my chat. I allow you all to come up and you want to tell the story. And I
So
can
what
tell you
if
that's not the story we telling. We're telling the story of the state in which we
we
desire to be in.
desire? Okay, so now, okay, say you were thinking that, right? Okay, I know one of the first things I have to do is stop watching those reality shows. Okay. And because someone put in the chat, you have to stop. You got to turn off what goes against what you're manifesting. So,
It's never about what you do outside, it's what you do on the inside. Let's go to sleep in the state. You'll automatically stop watching that stuff.
okay.
Your outer will confirm the inner.
Okay. You're,
That's what we have to understand. It's inside out. From
yeah,
within
like
out.
you
From
just,
within out.
that's
It's
correct.
not what goes into a man that defiles him, what comes out of a
Right.
man
Yeah.
that defiles him. It's all within.
Okay.
Once you change your mindset, accept the new concept of yourself, the world reflects it, right?
Correct.
Right? You said when you were doing certain things, then you were starting to see the FYP change and you start seeing it, right? Because you were what? Changing the self-concept. So your world reflected that back to you. Let's not add no other steps. 4 steps, right?
Okay.
We're not adding no other steps. It's not about what you do. It's about who you are. Who do you say I am? That's the trick. That's the slippery slope. That's the devil that comes in disguise. We think it's about what we do. It's
Yeah.
never about what you do. It's about who you say you are. I'm a married woman. Are you talking like you're a married woman or are you talking like you're a single woman?
Right now, okay. Okay. I got it. I got
You're
it.
married.
Yeah.
And every night you go to sleep as a married woman. And I'm lost for words for being introduced to the phenomenal divine and her brother. And she got an influx of DMs of people asking for his assistance. Do you know he has over 20 success stories he's going to share with me?
Wow.
And she was given to January 10th to get this home that was big enough for both of them and far exceeded that time. He reminded her, how they gonna tell you what time you need to do something?
Right.
There's no time. Do you realize we came from Chicago to LA? We experienced 5 o'clock and you haven't even experienced it yet. So and the reason why I'm saying this, we have to remember time doesn't matter. It's a construct. It does not exist. Right?
Yeah.
You know Habakkuk 2 and 3, right?
Yes.
Though it tarry, it shall what? Not be
Delayed.
It should not be late.
Yeah.
God is always on time. Man tries to tell you, put you in the box and say it must happen this time.
Or
They
this
told her
way.
2 weeks. She wouldn't got the keys this weekend.
Wow.
That was January 10th she had to have this house.
And when did you say they read your books?
That I don't know. Phenomenal
Okay.
Divine, when did you download the books?
I need to do that ASAP.
He said, yes. He told our oldest brother, see you after we move in. Oh, yeah. So the older brother, when she was told about the $15,000 down payment, he was like, won't you just pay it? Won't you just pay it? He was like, give me your phone. We finna block him. He not on the same, he not trying to manifest what we trying to manifest. We don't need his, basically we finna block out
Yeah.
negative energy. You ain't on our same page. You ain't manifesting. We can't listen to him. You could talk to him after we move in.
Wow.
He took her phone and blocked the big brother, the older brother.
Wow.
He sent me 4 things that he had manifested for himself, just with his, just himself. Before and when he told me that, and she shared her story,
Yeah.
that's when they got the influx of the DMs. But he manifested becoming the star quarterback for his varsity football team, even though he was a late arrival to the school. They already had their starting quarterback, and they already had their second string quarterback. They were well into the season. He manifested being the starting quarterback for the varsity team. He helped manifest a home for a homeless woman who was living in her minivan for
Wow.
2 years with 8 children.
Oh my
You
goodness.
can see that. I got a part 1 and part 2
Okay.
in my yeah, I talk about that. I actually read what he sent me and I share
And
it with
and
everyone.
and he just said the same day you told me to revise it was when he went to your bio and found it.
Oh wow. Okay, let me see.
Yeah, that's a
Okay,
big
that's the
one.
sister talking, Phenomenal Divine. So he's gone to practice. Right now, Phenomenal Divine is the guardian of him. And sometimes he
Okay.
uses her TikTok to communicate with us because she
Okay.
doesn't allow them to have their own TikTok.
Got it. Wow.
Okay. Yeah, so I don't remember what day that was that I mentioned it, but it was this month. It was this month, I
Oh my
think, or maybe
God.
was it December? Or was it in December, Phenomenal Divine? Or was it in January? Yeah, he read the 30-day transformation journey, and he read the recipe for life. And he went and he's been telling, he said he calls it Mrs. Toya's magic. He tells everybody he can about this. And I've also shared the success stories thus far that she said. She sent me 4 success stories. She said she got over probably 20 more to send me. I've shared them
Wow.
in a Facebook group. I've shared them on TikTok as well. 4 different success, other than the 4 he had manifested for himself. He manifested a situation for their mom. He manifested something for his sister, the other sister, his twin, and then manifested for a homeless lady, and then manifested also for himself.
The
And
end of December.
the end of December.
Oh
Okay.
my goodness. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I really need to get because I was doing so good. And then I don't know, I just kind of got discouraged, I guess. So, but I haven't read your ebooks yet. So definitely after the
And they're
live, I'm
free.
gonna do that.
They're free, 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 free,
Yeah.
free, free. And I've been getting so many downloads of that book because he tells everybody. He says once you manifest it, he said I don't ask you to give me anything other than tell 8 people about Miss Toya's magic, and they come back. Miss Toya's magic really does work. Miss Toya's magic does. They're like, I want to give you something. He's been turning it down, but I told Phenomenal Divine, tell him No, you don't charge for it, but if people want to bless you, it's okay. If people want to come back,
Yeah.
no, we're not. No, I don't. If you don't feel comfortable charging, because he said I don't charge it, so he's not going to charge. I said, no, I don't charge, but if people bless me, I don't turn down blessings. I know how to receive the
Absolutely.
blessing. You got to know how to
Absolutely.
receive the blessing, right? Give,
As
and
you
it shall be
should.
given unto you. Pressed down, shaken together, running over, shall men give unto your bosom.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's okay to receive the blessing, but no,
Yeah.
I'll never charge for it. I'll give it. I give it for free. I don't do one-on-ones. This is
Thank
our
you,
one-on-one.
Toya. Thank
This is the
you.
one-on-one.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll get off, but I definitely will because I kind of just feel like very guilty, like having to, not guilt. Yeah, I can say guilt, just having to like start all over again. Like, dang, like how
Oh
did I
no,
get to
no
this
guilt, no
mindset
guilt.
again?
That you right. You said no guilt, no guilt. There's
Yeah,
no starting. Here's the thing: you only have what? The present moment.
true that.
You only have now. There is no past. The past only exists where? Where does the past exist? Where does
Only,
the future? Where does the future and the past exist?
only in your mind.
Yep.
Hey, it's been a while.
And you don't need anyone else's permission.
Right.
That's what he. Oh my goodness! I talk about because I'm just like this young man is so phenomenal. He was like people would come to him and they want to tell the old story, right? And he was like,
Yeah.
it's only 4 steps. You're creating a 5th step. You create that 5th step. You're like Humpty Dumpty. You have a great fall. And
Mm.
he keep telling people it's only 4 steps. It's only 4 steps. Why you keep adding 4 steps to Miss Toya's magic? There's only 4. He was like, okay, you want an extra step? Go to Miss Toya's link and find the permission slip. And it's gonna cost you $889.98 to get your permission slip to allow yourself to believe in yourself. Do you know people went to my bio looking for this permission slip?
No.
Paid us $900. They came back to him saying, I can't find the permission slip. I can't find the link. Because they couldn't see the sarcasm in the text,
Right.
right?
Right.
They couldn't detect the tone of sarcasm.
I'm
Because he's telling you
speechless.
it's free. And I'm
Yeah.
giving it to you, the simplicity of it, but you want to make it
There's no
hard.
way.
You
There's no way
needed
that's
permission. You asking me permission to believe in yourself. You
yeah.
don't need my permission.
Whew.
I'm telling you, he dynamic.
Yeah. He's meant after this, after
And
I get off this live.
I don't take, even though he says Toya's magic, it's not my magic. It's the magic of believing in yourself, right?
Yeah.
We know that's the magic of believing in yourself, but that's how he introduces it to people. He said, Miss Toya taught me magic. My heart like melted when phenomenal divine told me that Miss Toya taught us magic. And that's how he introduces this law, this truth to everyone he tells. He calls
Yeah.
it Mrs. Toya's magic. But we know, and he knows, he's only telling you to believe in yourself.
Yeah. We
That's
just try to complicate it. It really is simple, like you always tell us. You're like, it's very simple, guys. But Miss Toya, what about this? What about that? And Toya's like, no.
and he's a little bit more emphatic with the nose.
Oh wow. Okay.
He gonna go in on you. You better be strong in because I know he's young. He's 16.
Wow.
And his sister's like, he has such a slick mouth. I'm so sorry for his mouth. I'm like, no, that's he knows who he is, and he trying to keep you straight. And yet he's straight up no chaser, and he may go to the extreme of what you're saying just to get you to break that mentality of thinking you need someone's permission to be great, to have the thing you're desiring. And so he may, take it there. He will take it there to get you to see how foolish you're being.
Wow.
He's reminding you, you're being foolish. This is simple. Stop complicating it. You can have whatever you want. Who cares what other people think? Give it to yourself.
That's true.
And so he reminded me of that. I mean, like, nothing happens by accident. No coincidence. It's all for, I told him, you didn't find this on accident. This was no coincidence. It was exactly when you were supposed to find it. Exactly. You were supposed to know this truth and share it with the world. He tells his sister, we're going to go tell the world, me and Miss Toyia, we're going to share this with 30 million people. I think
Yeah.
today she told me 300 million. I was like, okay.
I'm done.
Hey,
Yeah,
he's excited.
I'm definitely gonna go right now and get your ebook. So thank you so much, Toya, for your advice.
Oh, you're welcome, Ryan. It's already done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I cried afterwards, phenomenal. Once I really took it in, I was like, oh my goodness. It's hard to find the words because it is mind blowing. It is like, wow. Oh, thank you, Super Conscious. Thank you. Thank you. No, I don't. I don't have physical copies. They're only digital or virtual, or whatever you want to call it, ebook. Yeah, I'm looking forward. Oh, good night, Sunflower. Good night. Have a wonderful night. Yes, I'm looking forward to hearing the coach's story. Oh my goodness. I want to be totally present. Wow. I'm like, he came into our life for a reason. Thank you. You all came into our life, phenomenal divine, for this moment, for this purpose, to help remind us of the simplicity of this teaching. It really is meant to be simple. It really is. We don't need anyone's permission. We just got to give it to ourselves. Love ourselves enough. What did he tell you about? We have to fall in love with ourselves. We got to marry ourselves. Right, phenomenal divine? Like, love yourself. Marry yourself. Love yourself enough to give yourself the best. Give yourself your desire. Love yourself enough to give it to yourself. That's amazing. Well, thank you guys so much. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the gifts, the likes, the downloads, everything. I appreciate you guys so much. It's time to claim our inheritance, claim our birthright. We're going to keep it simple. We're going to stop making it difficult. We're going to let go of the old story. We're going to go to sleep in the state of the wish fulfilled. Go to sleep in the state. It's because it's already done. And number 4 is the most important. Well, they are all important. 3 and 4. 3 and 4. 3, you must persist. You must believe you have it. 4, do nothing. Don't stress yourself out. Don't try to figure it out. Let go of the how and the when. Let those go. How and when. Why we worry about how and when it's already done? Where there's no how and when because it's already done. So you can let go of that. There's no if it comes on time. It can never be late. There is no time. There is no wrong time. It can never be late. It's always on time. When is now? Absolutely. It's already done. Love you guys. Have fun. Make it fun. Make it fun. Buddy says he never has a bad day. He never has a bad day. He never has a bad day. He got the magic of believing in himself. Never have a bad day. I need you all to claim that. Never have a bad day. Never have a bad day. Good night.